Hell, I was wondering, I was like confused for a second. And welcome back to week 8 of UBL season 12. Last week we had a bye going into for week 7, so we're straight on to week 8. As you can see on the dot, our opponent Final Gambit had a bye for week 6. So, but that is who we play today. Final Gambit and the SoCal Valiant. Their team is quite strong and is also in playoff contention, um, with a 4-3 record, including the bye. So that's where we stand as well. So we really need to win this. But their team is very strong, consisting of Raging Bolt, Great Tusk, Galarian Zapdos, Hisuian Zoroark, Bastiodon, Arboliva, Gramble, Galarian Moltres, Magmar, Meowstic, and Plusle. A lot of scary threats. Raging Bolt, while not being able to Terra, is still really annoying to deal with. I've been using a decent amount of priority stuff, and well, Raging Bolt can kind of shut some of that down with its own Thunderclap, kind of forcing me to go into priority, but it's also so fat that priority doesn't do a lot of damage into it. Sorry, I'm a little under the weather. On top of that, I don't really have great sources of damage output into it. Sure, I have an Amorous, which is good into the first 2 Pokemon, but could get really sketchy into the rest of their team. It's really good into the first few. But it can get a bit sketchy. Great Tusk similarly, again, it's weak to Fairy, but otherwise can put on a ton of offensive pressure and kind of neutralizes a lot of my physical offense, and as well, like, Raikou kind of struggles into it. So, yeah, gotta be careful with that. Galarian Zapdos, very strong on. I don't have Intimidate, though, so I don't have to worry about giving that thing Defiant boosts with that, but with something I am bringing, I do need to be worried about, more careful about it. I've kind of got double fighting at the top end, where it's, and I don't, like, sure I have some stuff, but, like, it's still going to be tricky. The Hisuian Zoroark, I just hope doesn't come, just because it's annoying to play around. Thankfully, we have the fastest Pokemon in the matchup, but still. Bastiodon and Arboliva are kind of slow burn kind of mons, like, they just take a while to kill you. Gramble for Intimidate and a Fairy type. Moltres can be scary if given the right support, which we do have in Screens Meowstic and Follow Me Magmar. So, and then Plusle is sitting there looking cute, I suppose. So, we need to win this. And I think I've got the team to do it, hopefully taking advantage of some of the weaknesses in their team, and being able to come out on top, because we need this win. Like, we're already struggling to get into playoffs in this position. We need to get this win. So, as for the team, we're starting off with our Scarf Basculegion. This has enough speed to outspeed Hisuian Zoroark. And then Modest Max Special Attack and the rest in HP. We are Terra Ground with Shadow Ball, Hydro Pump, Terra Blast, and Flip Turn. This is good for a number of things, but most notably, the ground offense is really nice if Raging Bolt comes, kind of basing it into going for an Electro-type move into us, and then taking it out with a Terra Blast. Basculegion's strong. But if not, Hydro Pumps and Shadow Balls are going to do incredible damage, and the plan is to most likely lead this anyway, and if it just doesn't look good into what they bring, we can Flip Turn on out pretty safely. And maybe reposition for something else in the bag. Like, they have a lot of Pokemon that don't appreciate this much special offense. But being locked into one type can be a bit struggling here. If they don't bring Raging Bolt, then we can probably just click Water moves for 90% of the game, though, so we should be fine. Obviously, we've got the land Hydro pumps to do that, but, I mean, if they land, they're going to do so much damage. Next up, Assault Fist and Amorous. I'm recording this a little bit after, so I don't exactly remember what all the EVs do. But we're going for a physical and amorous. And we've got enough special HP and special defense. I'm 90% sure this is for Thunderclap from Raging Bull. Because we're not Terra Ground, we're going with the actual Terra Stellar set to try and boost our offense. We've got that extra bit of bulk. It's also why we're minus defense, despite trying to boost it up with superpower. It's because we want that, but we also need like all of our other stats. I think, why not run minus special attack? Well, Great Tusk can still be an issue. Going physical kind of makes Enamorous a bit of a poor choice into running a physical one, so we are still mixed and still running Moonblast. This will still OHKO and no Ball Great Tusk, no problem. So, otherwise, we've got Lonely 156 attack, and then almost max speed. We're not outspeeding Zapdos, but I believe we are outspeeding Great Tusk, which is really, really nice. So, again, I made this a few days ago, so I don't remember exactly what the EVs do. But I think I kind of went for the bulk first, the speed, and then put the rest into attack. Because, like, once Enamorous starts getting set up, it's going to be pretty tough for them to take down, with the combination of the Assault Vest boosting the special defense, and then, like, one superpower or two to get those defense buffs. There are a couple of Pokemon that don't really appreciate superpowers, such as the Bastiodon. But, like, one will do, and then we can start going for player roughs, especially with that Terra Stella. Next up, support Entei. Entei offensively does not do very well here. It's speed tier, speed type Zapdos, which is really awkward, which isn't great. It's not fast enough for Hisui and Zoroark, and obviously I can't go for extreme speed into that slot, and does not really do great damage into some of their top mons. The best, like the highest tier mon it can do decent damage to is Galarian Moltres, which I would expect to have some kind of support. Instead we're going with a more supportive variant. With enough speed to outspeed Great Tusk still, but we are faster than Enamorous. I think pretty much because I couldn't afford to get the speed on an Amorous. Like, the EV spreads were really tight. Like, the attack investment, I wanted more, but I just couldn't afford it. Like, I need to have this, I need this speed, I need this bulk, so just making Entei go first is really nice, but also it just means that I can pick things off. Like a low HP, what's it called? Magmar, or something like that, that's giving me issues. Otherwise, we've got Sacred Fire, Snarl, Will-O-Wisp, and Helping Hand with that speed, and then I think this is just general bulk. I don't think I count for anything. Just 132 HP and then 92 in the two defenses. Wasn't really counting for anything in particular. We've got the Jolly Nature just for that. Just for that speed, because I'm not worried about Snarl damage. I don't think Snarl 2 kills Zoroark, but that's fine. I'm not expecting it to. Sacred Fire is still going to do a decent chunk into basically anything that isn't Raging Ball, Great Tusk, or Magmar. Still going to do really solid damage. I guess Bastiodon as well, but a couple of those we'd also like to burn, like the Great Tusk, like the Bastiodon, to reduce that damage output. That's also why we're running Will-O-Wisp. It's also really nice for, you know, all physical attackers like the Galarian Zapdos, which we may outspeed if they go for an Adamant set. Trying to be a bit greedy. Bit unclear though. I just think that, like, Entei's typing is really solid, obviously other than Great Tusk. Like, defensively, but offensively it can't really do that much. So kind of using it as a supporting set here feels a bit better. Can't be faked out by the Meowscarada, and can hopefully support the team with damage output, damage reduction with Snarl, which is what we've got to be careful around Galarian Zapdos with. But if we're struggling with Raging Bolt, this is another way to slow it down. So yeah, and Helping Hand support can help out some of our other offensive threats. Next up, we've got Iron Treads. This was actually originally another Citrus Berry set, but this is one of the reasons why it's changed after, like, why I kind of ended up recording afterwards, because obviously I can't have two Citrus Berries. So last minute, you'll see in the match, I end up changing it from Citrus to Chople. So, and that was pretty much just on a whim. I was like, they've got two fighting types. Like, Chople makes sense with Terra Flying for that reason as well. You know, the Great Tusk and the Zapdos, just flipping that type matchup's really, really nice. And we're just kind of an offensive support set, kind of how I've been using Treads a lot. We don't really need the boost of speed, because the only thing we don't outspeed is Hisuian Zoroark. I think, like, that's fine. If Hisuian Zoroark comes, I can just not bring Treads. But if it doesn't, then the combination of high horsepower, High Spinner, and Rock Tomb, especially for those speed drops, is going to be really nice. We can do a lot of damage. We are outspeeding Galarian Zapdos, and hopefully Ice Spinner can do a good chunk to it. And then we've got the HP and special defense. I think this is to take a Flamethrower from Hisuian Zoroark. That is my gut instinct. Again, I made this a few days ago. But it also might be a fire move from, well, maybe not Overheat, but Flamethrower for sure. And maybe not even Flamethrower. This is pretty frail, but like, I definitely thought about fire moves coming its way, because obviously, you know, we're going for the... I'm worried about the fighting types more than anything. Especially because Treads can't do a lot of damage. But it's kind of like offensive support vibes. Next up, Mienshao. Not a guaranteed lead here, to be honest. Just because, like, it can... like, the fake out pressure doesn't help that much. But if they have Meowstic, then it's definitely going to come as a lead, because we want those screens gone. We are max speed, max attack with a Focus Sash. If memory serves me well, then this actually, Mienshao is actually 1 point faster than Meowstic. I believe Meowstic is 104 speed. So having something that can outspeed it, and especially knock off its Light Clay before taking it, before getting rid of it entirely with Brick Break, is really nice. Of course, we've got Fake Out, and then Close Combat to do really, really nice damage into the non-physically bulky Pokemon, and just in general, good damage. Obviously, does not match up very well into some Pokemon, but it may have a home depending on what they choose to bring. So, just got to be careful with it, but if Meowstic comes, then we probably need to bring Mienshao, make sure that those screens can go up, and not lose the long game against a screens, like, bulky offense set, because that can be in it. Terra Fighting as well, just for that extra. But, and last but not least, hopefully what's going to be the win con here is our Mesprit. I kind of mentioned how Fairy seems really good here, and that's why we're going with a Calm Mind, Terra Fairy, and Mesprit set with leftovers. Max HP, 140 defense, a little bit of speed, just to speed creep things. I don't think this hits min speed Great Tusk. I think it's just kind of trying to speed creep Raging Bolt mostly. So yeah, that's the reason for that. I've also just remembered. These don't just have speed Great Tusk, they go for Moltres. Moltres is the base 90 speed. So, but yeah, otherwise we're super, super bulky, and I think just in general, like, because they struggle with Fairy types so much, that, like, breaking early with some other Pokemon, like Basculegion, like Enamorus, and then using Mesprit in the late game, seems like a really good idea. Once they're whittled down on resources, set up a couple Calm Minds, go for Mystical Powers to get more damage, and then Terra Fairy Draining Kisses are going to be super hard for them to deal with. So, I think this just is going to be our general win condition. I think it's going to be very difficult for them to break. So, yeah, really hope that this will do the job, get this win, and get us closer to that playoff spot, because it's very dicey at the moment. Hopefully we can get there. See you guys for the match. Alright, let's do this. Oh, dude. We need to win this. We really need to win this. Ideally 2-0, but I'll take a 2-1. Our differential's good enough. Let's also just see no Bastiodon and our Mesprit goes crazy. Huh? Oh, I didn't realize I had 2 switches. Yeah, this should be choppable then. There we go. Well, I'm glad I made it choppable over anything. Okay, so what's... So Great Tusk is there. But there's no Bolt. Which means Basket Legion looks really good. And they should be faster than Zoroark as well, which is really nice. If this is the case, then I want to go Entei Basket Legion. There's no TR setter. We'll definitely bring in Mesprit in the back, and then... It's probably... There's no Meowstick either. It's really nice. Should be an Amorous. We'll go essentially double Fairy in the back. We can also flip turn out if we need. Yeah, Bastiodon goes down and our double fairies look insane. I'm calling Mesprit a fairy type, but like it's always planned to be a Terra Fairy. In fact, I don't even know what some of the Terra types on my team even are. You're flying, you're just fighting, which probably wasn't changed. You're Stellar, yeah. I was like, what's even my Terra for thingy? For Enamorous. I know it's ground on Basket Legion. I wonder if they were ready for, like, Suicune. Well, no, because I think if they were scared of Suicune, they would have brought Raging Bolt. But they didn't. Which is surprising. I am really surprised at no Raging Bolt. But... I'm not gonna complain. It just means Basket Legion's a lot better. Zapdos Great Tusk. And that is Galarian Zapdos, so I need to not worry about it. I'm not max speed on my Entei, so the question is, do I just go for a, do I go for Sacred Fire or do I go for Will-O-Wisp, basically? I think it's Sacred Fire, and then I'll just go for the Hydro Pump into Great Tusk. Terra Flying. They do protect. And they one-shot, that means they're scarfed. Okay. And I miss. That sucks. Oh, that sucks. I didn't want to go for Will-O-Wisp because I didn't want to miss. Alright, with them being Scarf, I cannot go in Amorous. It has to be Mesper. At least I know the Great Tusk isn't Scarfed. I need to protect Mesper. Nice. Please hit this time. Burn? Or I cannot even get a burn. I am super physically defensive. How much was... Because this is Terra Fly as well, that's the thing. Zapdos. Zapdos G. That's so much damage. I think I go Snarl and switch. Really? Oh, that's a nice one to find. I wonder if that was Zoroark lead then. Interesting. Very interesting. I mean, I'd probably just go for Helping Hand and then Superpower, right? I mean, there was a burn somewhere happening, apparently. God, am I gonna die to that Sludge Bomb now? That's so annoying, because of that burn. I'm just gonna go for Play Rough into Zoroark. Ah, they got me. I live. I missed the Magmar. Dude, I've been severely axed. But I did at least save this. So I'm gonna go for Snarl, Terra Fairy, Calm Mind. Gyarados is in. I'm not expecting Thingy to kill that. Don't snarl this thing. Just, like, thought I'd put that out there for myself. Just don't snarl. Nice 2% remaining. And it's whatever this hits, I suppose. I say, I expected that to die. They put a burn on me. I'll take my 1% or so. And then Tuskathy is in. I don't know if it's faster. I haven't revealed Will-O-Wisp, so I'm just going to go for Sacred Fire and then Mystical Power. Not Mystical Power, Draining Kiss. I get the burn. The Headlong to kill me. And then we get the kill with Serenity. Alright, this time Bastiodon comes for sure. And if Bastiodon's coming... Tusk Magmar. I don't know if that's really a Tusk. I feel like it's not. I feel like that's not a Tusk. We should go for knockoff into Magmar and Snarl. Here's Follow Me. I catch the Flame Body Burn. Okay, this is actually great Tusk, because it's slower. Means I die. Did it do 80 before? No, it was Brave Bird that did 80. Okay. Well, with Mesprit, I'm putting on a lot of pressure. And I don't think they stick around. I think they switch. Which is risky, but I'm gonna go into Ball Bass. I'm gonna Terra Fairy Calm Mind. Because I do need the buff. Yeah, that's a fake Great Tusk. I mean, I'm faster, I can go back into Jackie. I'd probably take one hit. But I feel like they want to kill me before it gets out of hand. So I think it's... And I hate to do this, it's Hydro... And is it Protect? It feels like it should be. Because if they Hyper Voice, they do no damage. So yeah. Alright, we get the Magmar, thankfully. And it is Sludge Bomb. Really nice. And that's their redirection gone. There's Gyarados, which is faster. They haven't Terrored, but I'm going to keep my Fake Out Pressure in the back. Which I'm expecting this just to be Terrafly. It was not. Wow. I thought they were going to Terrafly, but they didn't. I think it's over now then. They have to Brave Bird into that. Yeah, and I can just Protect. They Terra Steel the Great Tusk. Ooh, was not expecting that. We saw Protect from one of the two Mons, but it's just a question of go for another Calm Mind. %. I doubt I have speed. That kills. Wow. Ugh. Alright, I'm gonna find out your item at least. AV. Alright. Terra Steel, Great Tusk complicates things greatly, especially with Heavy Slam. The Tusk, the real Tusk, doesn't have Protect at least, so it's only the Zoroark that does. I'm gonna ask a very stupid question. Adamant, Terra Steel, Heavy Slam, 050. Yeah, there's no way I'm even living that at +1. Well, I just don't need to. I just don't Terror the mess for it. That's what I need to do. I like the fake out pressure. I'm gonna go Jackie, actually. Or Believer. Come on! Flame body, you arts. That's their terror. That's actually quite good for me. If I can take out this Magmar, it's huge. I still lived. Why? I can still save my terror. Really, it just depends who they've brought in the back. If it's Bastiodon, we're in trouble. I say, just don't poison me, and we're looking good. God, it's so awkward. I don't want to give them the double in. I think I protect. It's either protect or calm mind. I think it's protect. Clearly, the protect was not the call. I think we saw how much Terra Flying did to it. Did we? I feel like we didn't. I'm just gonna calc it then. Mesprit versus Zapdos G. Like 50%. Okay. That with whatever Great Tusk goes for will kill me. Oh, and if I don't have Mesprit, I lose. Oh, it's as simple as that. Is there a way to win this? So I have to switch Mesprit out this turn. I don't have a choice. I have to switch Mesprit out and let Entei take the hit. I feel like it's hoping that the Zapdos is slower once its Scarf is gone. Okay. Because if they So to me the right play seems like Protect Mesprit, go for Will-O-Wisp into Great Tusk. Just so I can guarantee get one of them burned. They've already terrored, they've still got that Lever in the back, actually. Makes terroring my Mesprit really rough. I have to protect. And then is it Zapdos or is it Great Tusk that we burn? Like Zapdos is the easier one to kill. I guess Great Tusk. Oh, please don't tell me you've got enough speed. I made the wrong choice. Because of the Scarf that I knocked off. I have to Draining Kiss the Zapdos then. I don't have a choice. I think it's Helping Hand Draining Kiss the Zapdos. I don't think Regular gets it. Yeah, Regular's not going to get it. I'm going to need a Helping Hand. They Strength Sap. Oh my god, thank you. How did that not kill? That did nothing. What? That's like max HP. Oh. I calced Terra Fairy, I should have Terra Fairied. No, if I Terra Fairied, I lost there. If I Terra Fairied, I lost there. I need to stall out this last turn of Tailwind. I think it's... Is it? No, it's not... It's Sacred Fire the Arbeliever, if anything. It's Sacred Fire Arbeliever. That's all Burn Zapdos. It's one of the two. It's Burn Zapdos. So if they're trying to get cheeky and go into Great Tusk now, then I burn it. Getting damage on Arbeliever is pointless. Mesperit's got to beat it 1v1. Come on! You've got to be kidding me! I made the right play, and it just... And it just doesn't matter. I missed so much. I mean, a Tailwind doesn't matter at this point. Because if this was burned, I could start setting up. Is there a way out? I just don't think so. I just take too much damage and I die. That's it. That's the season over. We can't make playoffs now. From Sacred Fire Burn Game 1 to Will-O-Wisp Burns to Flame Body Proc. Everything that could have gone wrong this set did. Everything that could have gone wrong this set did. Flamethrower burns. It's everything that could have gone wrong did. And that's so frustrating. Yeah, I don't think we make playoffs now. We need a miracle to make playoffs. So, GG's, I guess. Like, I've got to be bitter after that. Like, I'm sorry. Like, we won game 1, right? But, like, even still, I missed a Sacred Fire. I say, did I get Flame Body burned? Is that a Flame Body burn? Or is it actually, No, that was a Flamethrower burn. But we ended up winning that one. Is that immediate Flame Body? So that was another Flame Body burn immediately. Which we lost because of that Flame Body burn. And then game 3, that was Flame Body burn into Flamethrower burn. And then a Will-O-Wisp miss. Yeah, I don't have anything else to say. that's it. That's season over. So, we've got one more week to play, I guess, but we need a miracle. So, thanks for watching, I suppose, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.